The interactive animation incorporates strategically embedded questions and quizzes to engage players and advance the plot while conveying its main message, which is puppies are not aware of their own value. The value is determined by humans' interaction. The movie utilizes the concept of positive reinforcement from behavior science to illustrate how the value of an individual, particularly for pets, is shaped by the environment and reinforcement. By showcasing the transition from expression of confusion and curiosity to smile, accompanied by carrying words, special, the movie emphasizes the significance of reinforcement learning and self-perception. Overall, the film targets two specific audiences. Firstly, it prompts pet owners to reconsider the type of reinforcement they provide to their pets. Secondly, it encourages non-pet owners to develop a more personal perspective towards pet. In order to enhance users' experience, I have deliberately designed this setup to provide intuitive control, allowing users to interact using only two buttons. The decision was made to ensure that the mechanics and the button functions are easily understandable and graspable. By limiting the user's interface in this way, I promote accessibility and make the game appealing to a wider range of audience. While accessibility doesn't directly impact the understanding of the story's narration, it greatly influences the game mechanic and enables a broader audience to engage and play. From the moment I was born, I remember being in a box surrounded by people walking in and out. Some faces were familiar, while others were strangers who only stayed for a short while. Every time someone new appeared, their face held a mix of confusion and curiosity. I didn't understand why people looked at me differently. But there was one person that looked at me differently. She seemed excited and nervous, and her smile made me feel warm and safe. On our way to the new house, I asked why people treated me differently. She didn't answer directly, but instead asked if I was hungry. I was confused because I didn't understand her response. After staring at her for a few minutes, she responded with an odd response saying, "You're special." I didn't understand what that meant, but I assumed that if I was special, people would treat me like what she did. One day, she returned with a small bundle. Inside was another baby. Immediately, when I saw the small fragile creature, I looked into her face. She was smiling with the biggest smile that I've ever seen. What would her impression of me be when this little thing makes the expression of confusion and curiosity? Will she also make the same face? I was afraid. Then I started running away, trying to hide. I was afraid and scared, but she walked up to me and held the small one in front of me and called, "Special." I opened my eyes and saw two little eyes looking back at me. This expression, this face, its confusion and curiosity. Even worse, it was crying. I was scared. I was afraid. Will I still be loved? Will I still be accepted? I closed my eyes. Then I heard my mother. Slowly, I looked at my mother, and she was smiling. Immediately, I looked back into the little one's eye, and then I realized there was a small hand sticking out in front of me. I walked back with my family, thinking thinking about the value this family gave me. But forgetting the past, now I understand the meaning of the statement my mother said, which is, "You're special."